Hello to all and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the day of October 3rd of 2022 for the collective reading. All right, so I'm being guided to the Fortune Tea Leaf deck by Ray Hepburn, and I'm going to be laying a circle spread. So we're finally getting over the hump of the Mercury retrograde, where we have had energies of some form of conflict. Most likely there is like conflict one thinks outside of themselves because they are conflicted within. So the first card we have is the Hills card. This is about obstacles, right? I'm going to overcome whatever obstacles I am and challenges I am experiencing. Through communication, I'm going to avoid conflict and seek harmony. For it is a time of meaningful exchanges. It's time to find meaning in oneself regarding one's goals, one's missions, or one's philosophies. If you are fearing judgment at this time, Spirit is saying trust in your values. For as you focus on your own spiritual and whatever pursuits are before you, so too will you start to feel this energy of accepting oneself. Once we can accept ourselves wholly, no matter what someone else says outside of us, we then can find peace. So again, there's a big message to maintain harmony here, to forgive and forget, to trust that divine timing is assisting us when it comes to creating a life of meaning and purpose at this time. So trust that whatever obstacles you are running into here at the beginning of October, today on October 3rd of 2022, we have in the thoughts position the arrow energy. So again, Spirit saying you're going to overcome obstacles and you're going to find here over or by even for some mid-October that you are definitely on the right path. So, around the 9th of October, we have a full moon in Aries. So this is about slowing down, not rushing things, but going at your own comfortable pace. There will be a need for stability and safety, but this is about peace and tranquility, accepting yourself for who you truly are. And keeping a cool head here. We do have the waning gibbous moon in Gemini around the 13th to the 15th of October. So there's definitely a strong message at that time to keep a cool head. Harmonious thoughts will be very important mid-October because we're going through this full moon Aries energy, last quarter moon in Cancer, new moon in Scorpio. So a lot here about emotions, wanting to or even needing to express something here. But also we got a lot of emotion with Cancer and Scorpio in October. It's a time to be sensitive and maybe not overly sensitive, but to be like nurturing, to create meaningful exchanges. And it may feel uncomfortable at this time, but as we share our good and bad feelings with one another, we can come back into an energy of balance and harmony. So it's time to be you. It's time to trust that whatever you're creating for you, maybe with a spouse or family, you are on the right path. October 3rd in the relationship sector, we do have some with the yoke energy who are feeling tied down or frustrated. So again, this is a need to free oneself from fear, anger, jealousy. It's a time to have a wait and see attitude, because it's also a time of creativity and spirituality, to put your imagination into motion here. It's a time to not worry about the connections around you again, but to free yourself from those frustrations. because whatever you're working towards, there's a realization here in October that's growing, that you're on the right path, and that whatever these obstacles are in the relationship sector, they will be successfully overcome if that is your perspective, if that's how you respond in kind. Pardon me. Now, in the creative aspects position, we have this beautiful torch energy. So again, it's a time of very spiritual transformation, a lot of enlightenment and awareness, and understanding of the self is what Spirit's saying needs to be created at this time. You are headed in the right direction, and you're going to come to an awareness that you are not stuck, trapped, or conflicted in the relationship sector unless you choose to be. Right? We can choose the higher path, and that's what a lot of October is about. See, because by the end of October, and this is what Spirit's saying on October 3rd, for the collective to remember, as now is a time to create happiness. Great happiness will help you to overcome whatever was making you feel frustrated or tied down in the relationship sector. You're on the right path. And what comes from your creativity or through your creativity is enlightenment of the self, an awareness of who we are, and the realization that our actions could bring joy in the lives of those around us, or even back into one's self. So if this is what you've been worried about, and I've heard this has been a concern through many personal readings, we have the beetle energy of good fortune. So have hope emotionally that the direction you are headed towards will eventually bring you good fortune and abundance. Right now it's time for a spiritual transformation, for enlightenment and awareness and the understanding of who we are and what we want to create for ourselves, so we can be freed from feeling tied down or frustrated in relationships, and instead create happiness, that happy energy, that balanced harmony that we're all being guided to find within, is what's going to bring to us, and our bright, beautiful, happy aura, right, is energies of good fortune. Wow. Okay, so if your question has to do with your career, your small business, your creativity, in the subconscious position, Spirit is saying that's what this journey is what they're talking about. There are some who may be tied down, conflicted, frustrated in the area of career because, again, there could be those negative energies of fear, anger, or jealousy as a result of the waxing gibbous around October 4th and the 6th. This is what's coming, but Spirit's giving the collective the strength to free ourselves from any complicated emotions and to have a wait-and-see attitude as a result of our creativity, spirituality, and imagination. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we have some here who are thinking about greed. Maybe you don't know that's what you're walking in, or you're connecting with someone who is focused on money, career, finance, and so on. And it's their greed that could be causing frustrations. But again, this is enlightenment of the self. Now, when things take off, right, you are working where you're supposed to be, or working towards what you're creating for yourself. You can overcome the obstacles of those around you and step into a path of happiness, fortune, and positive results when it comes to your career. Now, should you recognize that this is happening for you, congratulations in the month of October. Just remember to watch out for the energies of the pig here, because of course, you know, abundance and money could very well bring some form of greed. So when we receive additional abundance, there's a strong message here to make sure to pay it forward, right? Give to others, donate, help others in some way. Now in the inner strength position, we have the tiger energy. This is about doing something risky, taking a chance to maybe go into the direction of someone who's walking in energies of greed. Knowing that through communications, positive, harmonious communications, around especially October 3rd, but throughout the month of October, Spirit saying take a chance. You'll overcome certain obstacles in your life and will start to see greater fortune come towards you if you will free yourself from the frustrations of either someone around you, yes, in the relationship sector, professionally or personally. So on the bottom of the deck, we have involvement with the law. There could be something here that involves signing on the dotted line, receiving a greater abundance of money or pay. And then what happens is there's this beautiful close-up dog energy, devotion, devoted connection step forward, and you or they start to create an opportunity to celebrate the pleasure that is coming into the collective's life. So, you know, there have been some who have told me last week during the live Zoom and YouTube podcasts that they were worried because businesses have come to almost a stop. But this is about enlightenment and coming into an awareness of, you know, why you started doing what you were doing. You're going in the right direction. So for confirmation and clarification, I'm going to bring in the Game of Thrones tarot deck. I like to confirm and clarify with the tarot deck because it helps me to pinpoint certain astrological signs and or elements of who by which spirit may be wanting to communicate about. Okay, I hate to say it, but this has been a common card as of late. We have the Devil. Again, we have people who may be walking in that negative energy of fear, anger, or jealousy. So again, this is about taking a wait and see perspective and allow yourself to trust that Spirit's saying whatever this unhealthy connection, fear, and so on, these obstacles will be overcome. Trust that in your thoughts, remember Spirit saying you're on the right path regarding some form of aspect of your life. So when it comes to someone who's in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, secure, stable, this could be a father figure, grandfather figure, someone who is head of household here. They're pointing the arrow towards them and they're saying you're going into the right direction. You will overcome the obstacles of fear, anger, or jealousy. Wow, so we have this popular Queen of Pentacles energy showing up in the relationship sector. So some are feeling a little bit frustrated or tied down when it comes to someone here that they fear they cannot trust. We do have the Devil energy and the King of Pentacles. There could be someone here hoping that there will be a rebirth in relation to a Capricorn. In the creative aspects position, we have the Two of Spears or Wands energy. So it's time to focus on one project, idea, or two. To trust your intuition, that as you come into some form of enlightenment and understanding creatively or emotionally, I'm not going to connect with greedy people. I'm going to overcome connections that make me feel energies of fear. Because Spirit's saying it's time for transformation. It's time to be freed from whatever is frustrating us. In the actions position, we have the Five of Coins energy. So this is the energy of fearing that someone does not have enough, whether it's in an emotional connection or whether it has to do with money. So there is a lot of fear here about an offer, an opportunity, feeling stuck and frustrated regarding someone who you fear you cannot trust. But again, Spirit's saying we're trying to trump that energy of sadness or unfulfillment with energies of happiness. So with the Two of Swords energy, we do have indecision regarding one business, organization, idea, project, or another. But that's why Spirit's saying keep on keeping on. You're on the right path. And even though you may be feeling a bit indecisive about decisions at this time, good fortune is on its way. You just need to overcome the obstacles of feeling stuck or trapped in a situation where there is some form of unhealthy connection situation. Six of Swords, beautiful. So eventually, Spirit's saying subconsciously when it comes to your career, you're going to be able to leave troubled waters behind with the Six of Swords energies. We do have a lot of passion day to day. Someone may be thinking about someone who has Gemini in their chart, hoping to overcome certain obstacles and challenges when it comes to inner strength and perspective. Someone may want someone very passionately and you're hoping that they're going to come your way, but there's like still a lot of indecision about someone, because this is for those who are holding on to that energy of fear or frustration. That's the stuff Spirit's saying needs to go. It's time to remain passionate about what you're creating, one project idea or another. Come up with additional projects and ideas, and have the ability to wait and to watch for signs. Eventually, the collective, through their actions, through their creativity, are going to lay down worries and fears regarding money, and will step into a path of great happiness and good fortune. So if an opportunity comes up, or if you need to take a chance and communicate with someone to get beyond certain obstacles of frustration here, Spirit is saying, do that, take a chance, do something risky. So Spirit's offering in the inner strengths position up here, the major arcana of the moon, saying we are helping maybe Pisces to take a chance and to overcome obstacles regarding fears or people around you that are maybe not or haven't been that good for you. Have hope in the area of stability, joy, and happiness, and it will come. For those who are conflicted and are unsure, again, Spirit's saying we're giving you the strength to take a risk, to find the truth you are seeking as to someone you fear you cannot trust. Someone's getting up in their own head is what I'm getting from this, and Spirit's saying better things are to come, but you've got to shift your perspective from a long and difficult journey. Maybe in some cases something tied to the past or recently where you felt stabbed in the back. It's time to work on a path of victory. The Ace of Swords has been a very common card as of late for the collective and for personal readings. So Spirit is offering the gift to the collective in the form of the Ace of Swords, a brand new path of victory and success, the ability to recognize the truth and the fact that you can now cut away from anyone who may have stabbed you in the back. Yeah, because someone just has been very conflicted about the actions of someone around you. Yeah, someone knows that someone has been a bit manipulative and therefore cannot seem to trust them. Okay. So again, we may have someone here who's trying to find the strength to connect with a water sign. We got Pisces energy with the moon energies. And the Judgment card is a major arcana. The Knight of Cups could be someone who is finally coming towards you, or this is Spirit saying go into the direction of others with a playful and harmonious perspective, and trust that we will bring you the signs and synchronicities with the major arcana, the Judgment energy, to help you to make the highest, best decisions. Someone's waiting on truth regarding a money offer, and a wish will come true. There will be a light at the end of the tunnel, and victory and success. So allow your intuition to slow things down. Don't act quickly, especially in the first half of October here. Someone here is looking for a new beginning, but so that they can overcome, or Spirit saying you will overcome with new ideas, projects, directions of the new. You will overcome energies of heartache. See, there will be kind words and messages with the Page of Cups energy and the Ace of Coins. So acknowledging the truth of a new path, and now a new path that involves money, abundance, a win, and inheritance is going to free you from unexpected realizations tied to those of the past. I keep hearing that. So it's like someone's coming back from the past and they've got this manipulative evil, almost in some cases, energies. But this isn't. This is about us, right? This is about those who are connecting with those who have created frustrations or obstacles, if only in our thoughts. But again, Spirit's saying sidestep that and go into the direction of creating what you're passionate about. See, what you want is coming with the Knight of Coins energies. It's just coming in a very divinely timed way. So right now with the Eight of Coins energy, this is a time to buckle down, research, learn, practice something, your skills, your talents, and trust that this is a very karmic time with the Wheel of Fortune. So Spirit's giving the collective the strength, especially around October 3rd, to just continue to plant seeds while observing via your intuition what action steps to take, trusting that with the karmic wheel here, things will move forward as a result of how we choose to handle a situation. Yeah, someone's feeling conflicted when it comes to communication and an ending. But this is indeed a time for new beginnings. We now have a third ace, gift from the universe in the form of a new path in love or a renewed path in love. For some, maybe in connection to, with the Temperance Angel energy as a major arcana, someone who has Sagittarius in their chart. They may be researching a connection with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and Spirit is helping them to make decisions in a very balanced way, or is helping us to look at those who have been unkind and to just wait patiently, because wishes of fulfillment are on their way. Great happiness here with the harp energy and the actions position are on their way. Good fortune will trump indecision by closer maybe to the end of October, but Spirit's saying remember this now. It's a time of moment, it's a moment of pause and reflection. I do feel in October there will be some Leos that are reaching out and communicating with another or others in a very passionate and fun way. If there has been passionate communication and or you've been waiting for something in the area of business to move forward, that's why Spirit's offering up the Major Arcana, the Strength card, to help us all find the strength when communications come in to make the highest, best decisions. Yeah, some are feeling backed into a corner and don't know what action steps to take with the Seven of Spears or Wands. See, again, and we have with the King of Cups energies, someone who may have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. Yeah, there's a lot of fear here having to do with money, having to do with the Seven of Swords energy, those who someone here fears they cannot trust. But again, Spirit's saying watch for energies of fantasy and illusion. Don't get up in your own head if you can help it, because Spirit's stepping in with the Major Arcana, the Hermit, to help us all to shine our light on different paths and directions at this time, and to trust that eventually there will be a connection coming together with others to celebrate some form of attention and recognition. Giving birth to freedom. Marriage, commitment, partnership, a new path, and a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to family and money and tradition. Okay? The difficulties of the past are falling away, and in some cases, so are those people who are causing frustrations. Watch for greed. Trust that Spirit's helping the collective to go into the direction of their soul's purpose at this time when it comes to career. And that as you continue to take some chances here to work towards additional financial ideas, coming together with others, right? Going from the Five of Coins of feeling like you don't have enough to the Six of Coins where you're connecting with others who want to make the offer that you are waiting for. So those of you who feel like things have come to a halt, again, this is about spiritual enlightenment and coming to an awareness that you can now build upon where you're at and create new directions. And yes, in some cases, leave others behind. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Overall closing message for October 3rd of 2022. Creativity and abundance, coming together with family and friends, finding harmony with the number 3, giving birth to, feeling energies of fertility and creativity, a path of a foundation that is stable, secure, and happy. The card says, Dear one, you're being called into action at this time. You will find that you are ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity, for giving birth to beloved projects and or becoming a parent. Follow your passions so that abundance and prosperity can manifest for you. Again, Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The cherub has arrived to congratulate you for your brilliant new idea or ideas, which are truly inspiring. It is important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who will be involved in the implementation of your ideas. Do not be dissuaded by the little challenges along the way, for these are merely course corrections to your perfect plan. It's a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You can overcome worries and fears in the area of money and take action, take risks to find the clarity you seek when it comes most importantly to what makes you happy. Should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am now offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for those likes, those shares, and please click subscribe. Thank you to those of you who've attended the live Zoomcasts on Wednesdays and or the live YouTube podcasts on Thursdays, both at noon U.S. Central Time. Thank you so very much for those donations as well. Take care and God bless.